He's just already seething and screaming.
This is how it starts. Yeah.
Look at the faces of his co-hosts.
yes.
Alex is like, my career is over, isn't it? Alex is like, this is the end. Like, I'm fucked.
I actually
Other
feel
Joe
bad
is
for
just
Alex.
trying to smile, but it's like the, smiling Wojak mask, but behind it's a crying face. And Joe's like diabetes is just flared up something awful. His face is completely red, flushed. His blood pressure is through the fucking roof. And he's just screaming in Spanish as loud as he can.
You know what the funniest comment? I lost it, but the funniest comment in his video was, you could take off the Superman suit now, Joe.
Man, Joe needs to take his fucking insulin shot, buddy. Holy fuck.
What is his Halloween costume? I around you, Goblin. I can't thank you for that big drop, man. Appreciate you, man.
He's not going to take that shit off, man. Imagine the smell. He gets all worked up. And he went to the theater wearing it as he was drinking tequila out of a brown paper bag. And after the movie, when he was drinking out of his brown paper bag tequila in the back of other Joe's car, he was crying his fucking eyes out, wondering what he was going to do. Oof. And the answer was anything other than what he did. And he's going to hold up this Supergirl comic freshly purchased as though it somehow makes him an authority on shit. But it doesn't.
No.
It's garbage, Joe. The comic book it's based on is garbage. This is fucking garbage. Nobody likes Supergirl. Nobody will ever like Supergirl other than Jeb Bush. I just want you to think about that, Joe. We discovered earlier in our show today that Jeb Bush, his favorite superhero, is fucking Supergirl. You're in league with low energy Jeb and his guacamole. Okay? Figure it out.
You know
what
he was saying? He wanted the dinosaurs because apparently in the comic, there's dinosaurs and they removed the dinosaurs in place for those like aliens.
Gee, I wonder why they fucking removed dinosaurs, buddy. But I want dinosaurs.
We'll see that. Don't worry. Okay, guys. So here we go. Edited down the review here with the highlights and let's watch it.
Why Gourmet did you do that? Says, bro, looks like one of his excuses was wanting to make a restricted donation. He looks rough. And Gigi Evans says, estrogenic Eduardo really needs to give up on YouTube. He's starting to look like fatter Mexican Sargon. Okay.
Ooh. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your support.
The whole point of this! Did you miss the whole fucking point? At the end... Okay.
Alex is no selling this anger at all. Like, he's done.
Well, he just looks concerned. He looks over to Joe. You see that? He looks over to other Joe. He's like, get a load of this fucking idiot, OJ. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this crash? And he's like, man, this is my best friend. Take a look at my best friend, dog. Look at what this cape shit's doing to him, dog. Warner Brothers, come on. Shame on you, dog. Look at him. He's crying.
I actually do like Alex's reviews and shit too. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel bad for him.
Our boss is a pathetic man-child in his Superman outfit, crashing out that the latest cape shit in the Big 2-6 was a disappointment. Who could have foreseen that? Fuck. It's like a good 6 years past the high water mark, past its expiration date. But, this one was going to be good.
You're always funny, but like today you're fucking cracking me the fuck. Like you're killing me, dude. I'm going to die on this
Master
segment.
Nick, OFTW for 5 subs.
Thank you, Master. I appreciate you. Okay, here we go.
From the river to the
PPP
sea,
is so
Alex
funny.
and
Oh
OJ shall be free, Joe.
Oh my
free God. OJ and Alex. Turn over the Enterprise to them and retire, Joe. Go to Puerto Rico. Be free, okay? Be free.
Ashton's the funniest guy in the world, man. This is like killing me. You're killing me, bro.
I'm getting into my hate, okay? As you can tell.
It's hate.
The hate.
They're cringed out. Look at Alex. Oh, my God. Look at other Joe, too. Look at everyone. Look at everyone, bro. Oh my God. Other Joe's so embarrassed for him, bro. You can tell Other Joe is so fucking embarrassed because Other Joe is by far the most normal guy of everybody here. And he just can't handle this level of cringe. Like, his boss has gone as red as a cherry tomato. In fact, that is a sticker. Let's get some subs for the perturbed page. That's a sticker. Look, he's like baring his fucking fangs in rage.
Looks like he's shitting himself.
At the Warner Brothers executives, buddy. If James Gunn steps down on Monday, the gun may enter Joe's mouth. You know, like I'm worried for him. I fear for him. Like he's in Texas. He has easy access to firearms. Like he apparently is a gun owner, even though he's a Democrat. I fear for him. I fear for him, bro. Like,
okay, this sticker's gonna be.
Don't do it, Joe. Don't do it, Joe. I'm sure they'll still put out Man of Tomorrow. I'm sure, bro. Don't worry, man.
Oh,
they won't put it in the bin like they did to Batgirl. I'm sure. Oh,
Angry Joe. I'm going to call this Angry Joe Angry.
We got the virus for 10 subs. Planet Jace for a sub. And Fat Ass Cat says he's BPD Bendejo. He's a BPD Bendejo.
All right, guys. It's a sad day. We removed the iDub sucking the microphone sticker. Angry Joe Angry. That was like...
That's a tough call.
Honestly, it's done. iDubbbz is finished. I'm done with it. Angry Joe Angry. That's the sticker, guys. Enjoy it. All right, here we go. All right. Ready, steady, and go.
Hey, good. Not good.
We have to, folks, we have to move on from iDubbbz. Okay?
No
more nostalgia for iDubbbz.
They're gonna do something again. Something will happen
I'll
one
re-add
day.
it. I still have it in a folder on my PC,
right.
so.
Influencing me. No.
Okay, here we go. You ready? We're starting. That's a preview. By the way, they put that as a preview.
Bro. Okay, zoom into Joe's eyes. You can see the tears in his eyes. You can actually look at them. They're forming. His eyes are glistening with sadness. He's been sobbing all day. His cheeks are just flush with rosacea from his alcoholism. And like his like pathetic coat beard to hide his fucking triple chin. Joe, we all know what's underneath there, bud. You're as fat as I am, you big fat fuck. Shame on you. Shame on you, Joe. What happened, buddy?
This is so funny. So when he's doing this introduction, okay, he's going to be so mad. And he cuts to Alex and Joe. And they've been sitting there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, so they're forced to literally sit there in silence off camera.
Yeah.
Well, their boss in a Superman costume who's 42 years old is screaming, crying his eyes out about how the adaptation of Supergirl didn't meet his expectations from a comic book from 40 years ago.
When it cuts to Alex and Other Joe, I almost shit my pants laughing how fucking funny it is. Guys, get ready.
Guys, was it a mistake to adapt this comic?
Of course it was, you idiot.
No shit.
Oh, look at him, bro. He's actually completely broken psychologically. Like, he is not going to recover from this. This is the end for him. This is the end. Hold your breath and count.
Joe, obviously OJ and Alex hit the gym, right? They're big guys. You're muscular. Maybe take a page out of their book, buddy. Like, what's going on with
How about stop drinking, you fucking bloated alcoholic, and put down the fucking churros and 7-Eleven taquitos in the tequila.
Taquitos.
I saw you suck it back on the election stream, son. Listen, Trump's leaving office soon, okay? There's only 2 more years, Joe. Only 2 more years, Joe. And then you can start losing weight, buddy. Okay?
Supergirl. This is one of Supergirl's most peak comics.
Oh.
And in this comic, she's angry, she's rebellious, she's tortured.
Angry because he's Angry Joe. Get it? He likes angry.
Like they captured the torture. It was just of the audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, by the way, I watched the movie.
Some people were tortured.
It was actually the worst. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It was so boring.
It was, I think, the worst movie so far this year. Up there with Disclosure Day.
Never seen that yet.
Probably, honestly, worse than Disclosure Day. Truly.
That's brutal.
She doesn't give a fuck. And because of what's happened to her.
I will see Citizen Vigilante tomorrow. I plan on watching it. So
nice. All right, cool.
But this is one of the best stories. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to come at this review from the angle of you're adapting this story. Is it?
Wait, hang on.
Okay. But, nobody else is coming at it from that angle, right?
Exactly.
Because nobody else has read this shit. And by the way, the people who have, there are people on Friday Night Tides who read it, and they said it was shit. And I trust them.
I trust them way more than Joe. Yeah.
I was at the point where I'm like, do I order this and read it to Felt Joe? And I was close to doing it, but then I was like, no.
How much was it?
I don't. It was like $50 for the one that he's holding, and it was like $6 for the Kindle. I actually found it for free online, and I started to read it, but then I'm like, no, this sucks ass. I'm like, this is a waste of my fucking time.
I'm not going to read it. And I watched the movies. And by the way, it's like, what the movie sucks because it didn't follow the book. Like, you could still make a movie, an adaptation, and change it, and it's still good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
It's not that they strayed from the source material. The truth is there's never been a good Supergirl story ever.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Seriously. Until 2 weeks ago, Joe had no idea what this even was. He's pretending like for his whole life has been waiting for Woman of Tomorrow to be adapted. No, you fucking didn't. Shut the fuck up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, there are people who have waited their entire fucking lives for Nightfall to be adapted, right? Like Batman. No one cares about this shit, Joe. No one will ever care. Seriously.
Yep, exactly. And by the way, people are like, oh, if Sydney Sweeney was fucking Supergirl, it'd be better. It'd be like, maybe mildly better, I guess, for a second.
Yes, did Doug review it? Yeah, Doug.
Oh, he hated it.
Shat on it.
Super dull.
On it hard.
Super dull is what he said.
As good as this?
Grace Randolph, who's like a leftist feminist reviewer, shit on it for being too feminist. She goes, I like messaging, but not like this. And you're like, preach, Grace, preach.
By the way, do you know that they canceled the Kingdom Come adaptation to do more bullshit for James Gunn's universe? He's like, fuck you. What? Fuck these people, man.
No way.
So he could put out another gay fucking cartoon that no one cares about.
To get its point across. And unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say, because we want our cousin to succeed.
Our cousin. He acts like he owns the Superman franchise.
This is what's crazy to me is that he actually thinks that the executives at Warner Brothers are his family.
Yeah.
And that he has a familial duty to ensure that they survive. It's like, Joe, they're going to be okay. They're all multi-millionaires and they will be for the rest of their lives, most likely. Okay. It's not our responsibility to give them all of our money, Joe. Which it's crazy to me that this guy's so against corporations and greed and bootlicking the corpos.
Yes.
But then as soon as it comes to an intellectual property that he likes, he immediately starts tongue fucking the boot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, fuck you, Joe. You tell all the rest of us when it's our favorite property not to buy it, not to give in. But as soon as it's yours, all those rules go out the window. All standards, all tastes go out the window. And you have to slop it the fuck up. And trust me, guys, if this movie was even mediocre, if it was even mid,
it'd be 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, Joe gave fucking Justice League, the shitty one, I think. He gave Suicide Squad an 8 out of 10. The original David Ayer Suicide Squad. He gave that shit an 8 out of 10, guys.
That movie sucked balls.
He gave fucking Justice League a 7 out of 10. Okay? Just keep that in mind, where this guy's standards are at. If he can hope and cope a fucking miracle up, he will. Okay?
Oh my God. A fucking Justice League was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I fucking hated it. I watched it on a plane.
Thank God the Snyder Cut saved it.
I think I watched that, maybe.
The 4-hour Snyder Cut
I don't
in black
remember
and
watching
white,
it.
which featured the return of Jared Leto's Joker.
Okay, yeah, I never watched that. I heard about that, obviously.
Want the super family to do well. The boys are over there.
Okay, Ash, look at this. So he's yapping. I've cut it, obviously. This 5-minute rant. Watch the screen. Watch this.
And to succeed, we want the super family to do well. The boys are over there.
This is what they. This is Alex for 5 minutes waiting.
This is the thing, Joe. If you actually want Superman and the super family to do well, then you should want this to fail. You should want it to fail. You don't want to get more of these bad adaptations, bro. We don't want any more of this universe. This universe sucks. I was open to this universe. I was like, okay, Superman was all right. It's not really like my favorite, but okay. And now with this and this Lantern show looks like fucking dog shit. Lantern. It's basically over. Yeah, they did a Green Lantern show without Green Lanterns. So it's like a detective cop show.
Okay, could they just fucking cancel DC and just do Batman only?
Joe looks like he's lost his fucking mind. Like he actually looks like he's on the verge of a manic episode here. Alex has just given up hope. Other Joe is like, oh, thank God I'm getting paid.
Alex is like in a tough spot here, dude.
This is the thing, though. Joe, do you really think that if this fails, they'll never reboot Superman again? We've been getting a new Superman like every 10 years, like on the dot for the last like 30 fucking years. I'm pretty sure with as creatively bankrupt as Hollywood is, we will get at least 3 more reboots in your lifetime. Okay?
Here we go.
To do well, it does not. It is nowhere near as good as this. I still think it could have been done better.
Now, this is going to get really funny in the second, guys. Trust me.
Does that mean...
Because Joe tries to cope, and Alex and other Joe have none of the cope and felt Joe the entire time. So just get ready,
Supergirl is a fucking bad film, and it's awful. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It is.
So, remember him saying that, because later... Alex forces him into saying no.
He's really blown up this big, like he is on my second monitor. You can see how unhealthy he is. Like this guy's got he's got like a foot in the grave, man. Like he's just so bloated. Like this is booze, man. It has to be.
Yeah, Joe, please, like just get healthy, dude.
It's not a bad film, but I wanted to love it, and instead I liked it. And there's parts of it that I liked.
He liked it?
No, just didn't like it. No, you have to see, like, this gets crazy. Man. This is like a roller coaster.
This is like the 5 stages of grief.
Yes.
Oh, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't.
No, folks, just wait. Watch this.
And there's parts of it that I fucking hated. And there's stuff surrounding this film. Like, if you want me to talk about, there's a certain group of people on.
So, by the way, Joe, you didn't actually have to address those people or engage with those people at all, buddy. And I'm going to be honest with you, Chief. Their criticisms of Millie in that interview had nothing to do with why the movie failed. The movie was going to fail whether she did that interview or not, bud. Okay? It's the truth. The reason she did that interview was to create a scapegoat to blame the right wing and the incels for why it failed. And you fell for it because you're a fucking mark and a dummy. And the thing is, I think that deep down he knows that, but he has to have any excuse. And the executives have to have any excuse for why it failed. It makes sense for the executives because they don't want to get fired. Okay? It doesn't really make sense for you as to why you have to come up with excuses for why a movie made by a multi-billion-dollar corporation didn't succeed. Really.
Well, Ash, you know what's funny? You bring that up. Remember when he was doing the Capcom CEO, where he wears like that suit and he has a cape, and he's like, I'm charging you DLC.
Corporate Commander.
Yes.
No, end it. Yes. We're going to make Supergirl ugly. and change the comic book.
Exactly.
And now insult half the audience.
Exactly.
YouTube.
But when it's Superman, Supergirl, DC, go.
Makes a big deal.
Cringe. Make it gay.
Holy, so stupid.
About interviews and what Millie said about Christian dads making fun of her and throwing pictures up and calling her ugly and
well, making fun of Christian dads and segmenting off that audience is retarded. Joe, you fucking mongoloid.
I don't know what to say.
You're a mongoloid. You're a fucking retard.
Comparing her to cavemen.
You attack Christian dads and then you're surprised when they attack you. Like most people, let's be real, had no idea this movie was even coming out. And they still don't even know it exists. You know what I mean? And if they did, they don't think about it at all. Okay. But then Joe's like, oh, well, there's people on Twitter that who cares? Like, people on Twitter are always going to say nasty fucking shit. And your political side is just as guilty of it as anybody else. Like, cry me a fucking river, Joe.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And then what she said to a gay.
Yo, look at this. He put it on screen.
So Joe's posting his L's online. Like, okay, what are we going to do now?
Interviewer on Pride Month. All that shit, that's for the
Yellow Flash.
Yellow Flash.
Shout
ring it up.
Yellow Flash.
Yellow Flash dub.
Culture wars, that's for them. And I point out how stupid it is, and that's just not.
No, Joe. No. You don't get to say you're above the culture war when you're actively engaging in the culture war. You're on Twitter fighting people in the comments, post after post after post about the culture war. You're not above the culture war. You're actively engaging in it right now. Had you said nothing on Twitter and nothing right now, then you actually would be above the fucking culture war. But you can't say you're taking the high road when you're actively engaged in the muck and the mire, buddy.
By the way, her fucking last name's Alcock. Fuck yeah.
Part of the box office, success. I had predicted that the Supergirl film was
because that's
really,
the thing too, right?
Not a popular character.
Nobody started like targeting Joe, right? Joe saw people making fun of the movie and came at them and said they were wrong to have that opinion. So he swerved out of his lane into the Chud lane. Of course, Chuds are going to say that. You're not going to change their mind. And you engage with them, and then you get shocked when they fight back and shit on you. What did you think was going to happen? And that's the thing, is you knew that this would happen, but you want to grift off of it to create an excuse for why your fucking movie failed, that you worship for some fucking strange reason. It's wild.
I don't understand it, bud.
I mean, Superman's popular, I gotta admit.
Okay, he's like, I predicted that Supergirl wasn't a popular character. Is that a prediction? Everybody knows off the bat. Like, it's a fact. Like, it's literally, like, obviously.
Waning.
When I saw that trailer, I was like,
he really
what?
looks like he's been crying. Like, he actually has been crying.
But he was, dude. Look at this.
Like, imagine seeing your boss crying over a kid's movie like this.
Right.
Because it didn't, like, honestly, you've got a grown-ass man, like a mortgage and bills, sitting there with tears in his eyes because a franchise that he doesn't actually even care about, but has to pretend to care about because it's tangentially related to the character that he really does like, didn't perform as well as he wanted, and he was disappointed in it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? These guys have to sit there and pretend like this is normal behavior, and this isn't a character. This isn't a performance. He's not playing this up for the cameras and having fun. This is genuinely an emotionally disturbed middle-aged man over a comic book movie designed for 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Joe. Like, get a grip.
Like, why would you be mad when people said it looks like shit? Like, why would you be mad about that? Who fucking
He looks like
cares?
He's having a manic episode.
He is, though. That's why, because he's drinking all the time. He's like pulling a quartering. He's drinking and he's on Twitter, and they have to really take him off the fucking X because he can't handle it.
Did about the same as the previous film, Man of Steel. And
it did less than Man of Steel.
Because Supergirl sells a fourth.
You know
of the
right
comics
well, if it made $1 more than Man of Steel, he would trumpet from the rooftops that it's the most successful adaptation of Superman since the Donner films. But even with inflation working in its favor, it didn't make the same. When you adjust it for inflation, Man of Steel crushed the Gunman. Okay?
Yep.
And Man of Steel was a disappointment, Joe. So what the fuck does this make this? And then we're talking about they're saying they'll be lucky and they will accept as a success $315 million for Supergirl. They then revised that to $300 million, saying they'd be fine to take a loss and they would consider that a success. And now they're talking about it might be $250 million or less, which means that they would take over a $200 million loss on this movie, which is one of the biggest losses in the history of Hollywood is possible on this project. But you think that a whole bunch of movies are going to be greenlit? The truth is, had you and everybody been extremely vocal against this obviously terrible concept from the beginning, then perhaps there could have been a DC universe under James Gunn. But you went out there and blindly lined up behind this bullshit, and now you're fucking felted, buddy. It's tough.
But they had a brand new writer who wrote nothing, right? Even if you thought it looked good, you could be like, ooh, that's bad for the script. I wonder what the movie, like, that's a bad omen, right? Brand new writer. It's not even directed by James Gunn. It's directed by, what's his name, Clive?
Well, you'd think that James Gunn would want to be hands-on with this.
Yeah.
And it was just like a poor man's, sad imitation of James Gunn, trying to be Guardians of the Galaxy, but not. That action scene at the end of the movie to that shitty fucking cover song, buddy, even though I don't like James Gunn and what he did, the action scene that he did in Superman with, what's his name, Mr. T or whatever the fuck, the Captain Terrific or whatever, the black guy, was way better. This couldn't even sniff that fucking jock strap. Let's be real. This was garbage, Joe.
I actually really like the Peacemaker, the first fight with a chick after they bang and they're battling in his apartment. That scene was badass. But anyway.
I just knew that because Supergirl sells a fourth of the comics that Superman does, and if the females don't show up in the Barbie numbers, it's probably going.
Why would females watch a fucking superhero movie?
Every single woman in the Western Hemisphere knows what Barbie is. It's a global icon. Nobody knows what Supergirl is.
Bro,
girls did not grow up fighting movies. That's the thing, dude. They just don't fucking care. Straight up.
They don't care.
Nobody cares about Supergirl. That's why it was a bad idea to make this the second movie. What are we doing?
Should have been Batman, right? Or fucking whatever.
This is the seventh fucking movie down the line. When it eventually after they did Endgame, they're like, fuck, what do we do now? I guess we'll do the Marvels,
exactly,
or we'll do Shang-Chi and the Legend of Seven Rings, and you know what I mean? That's the Supergirl. Okay, fuck. And it should have been the series on HBO Max that got canceled. That's what it's always traditionally been, is some garbage on the CW, etc.
Yep.
As well as Superman. So if anybody thought that it was going to be box office, double Superman's number, that was
that's what they thought at Warner Brothers, you fucking mongoloid.
And he defended it until the bitter end, by the way.
When the executives are dumb as fuck and put hundreds of millions of dollars into something that's guaranteed to fail, they deserve to fail. It's not up to us to bail out the bad decisions of movie executives who will never give a single fuck about any of us. Why does it fall on the average American to lick their boots? Because it offends the chuds? Well, there's not enough people who actually care about triggering and owning the chuds, buddy. So get fucked.
Well, it's like how Bungie had to fire half their staff, right? And everyone's like, oh, they lost their jobs. Do you need 900 employees to work on a fucking shooting game?
Well, Fur Preborn goes, didn't they cancel some shitty Batgirl movie? They did. And they took a $70 million write-down on it.
They filmed
and
it.
It was all ready to go, and it had Michael Keaton in it and everything, like as Batman, reprising his role as Batman. And they just put it in a garbage can, never to be seen again. Took a $70 million loss. You think they won't do it, Joe, for Man of Tomorrow? If this movie doesn't make $250 million, if heaven forbid it's below 200 million worldwide in a highly competitive summer, Joe, that movie may not come out, man. They may just say, fuck this, and be like, we're doing Matt Reeves' Batman universe, and this is going in the fucking bin. And if that happens, I will fucking die laughing at Joe. And he will be on like rope watch.
Well, he already is.
Happening. But I've got a lot to say on it. But
yeah, by the way, folks, he also defended or attacked the corporation Bungie and Sony for firing half the fucking staff, which, by the way, if you look on Twitter, half of them are concept artists. Concept artists.
Think that this is a charity? Yeah. Like, that's what he thinks, right? It's a fucking charity.
It's like corporate welfare. That's what it is, corporate welfare.
Well, that's what he thinks. Oh, the corporations are making all these profits. And blah, 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 blah. Like, he has like a child's understanding of the fucking world. Really.
Yeah.
He does.
It's crazy, dude.
Quickly. Lobo steals the show every scene he's in. I fucking love Jason Momoa. I think Millie Alcock was great. She has these moments of reflection where she's
I just had this as an intro.
You really feel the tortured. You really feel for her. And so
Other Joe and Alex look like they're about to fucking start crying.
I thought she would.
Look at this.
Well, no, Joe looks like he's about to cry.
No.
This is like when your buddy has had like a bad breakup and you just have to sit there and listen to him vent and fucking cry, and you're just cringing. You're like, bro, I told you this was a bad relationship, man. I tried to fucking warn you. You wouldn't fucking listen. And even now, you can't really speak your piece because he's too emotionally close to it. So you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, man. Like,
oh, shit, dude.
That's what this is. Like,
it was good. That was also a
Alex was like, I'm sorry, bro.
Good part of the film.
I zoom in is brutal.
I loved that it still has the heart. You know, it's not a bad film.
It's like a funeral. It's their boss's funeral.
Yeah.
It's the funeral for this channel's credibility. Here lies the credibility of the Angry Joe show.
That bad, but it...
Wait, hear this. Okay, here, because it's going to be important.
Like, Joe's got his hands together, like, praying. Like, clasped together, praying that the movie will be altered to be good.
But it's not that bad.
Remember that. It's not that bad. Quote that, everyone. We'll come back to that later.
But it has weaknesses in very important parts.
Okay,
let's hear from the boys first before I get into all that. What did you guys think of Supergirl? Just Supergirl is what it's called.
As I stated before, this movie is better than the first one.
Hey!
I don't even think that that's true. I'm pretty sure the Supergirl movie in the 1990s, if I had the choice to either watch that old Supergirl movie or the new one again, I would watch the old one. At least it's campy and fun and bright and silly, and you could have fun. This was dreary and drab.
It was 86, right? 86 or something.
The first Supergirl.
Like a 5% approval rating or something like that.
And what year was that?
It's one of the worst superhero movies
She's
ever.
fighting a fucking witch.
It's over a boy or over a girl.
Like an or.
Oh, it's over a boy. Oh, it's misogynist, right? It doesn't pass the fucking what it's called, the Bechdel test, whatever.
The Bechdel test. Listen, this was probably the worst adaptation of Supergirl ever.
Yeah.
Worse than the CW show, worse than the Snyder edition. It was terrible. It was awful.
Yeah, literally 1984.
Like for a boyfriend, which one of the boyfriend? I have no idea. It's Catwoman level.
At least like the girl,
I don't know which one's worse.
Caveman. Like at least they're trying to make her look somewhat good.
It made $14 million.
Did you know that this?
I don't know which one's worse.
This is not
this right here is a cardboard cutout of her. They pulled from the lid.
Made $14 million total. at the box office. So yes, Joe, it is the best Supergirl film that there's been.
Oh wait, you're saying that like when they have CGI and unlimited money to flush down the toilet, they can make a better movie? Oh, I didn't know that.
Unfortunately, I feel like this did miss the mark. Millie did a fine job. Jason, great fucking shit. Like, he did great as Lobo.
Wait till Alex jumps in, folks.
But he is Lobo. Joe, the way Lobo talks in the comic is exactly like that.
That's his mannerisms and everything. It's fucking great. I loved watching that. But unfortunately, I hated a lot
Lobo
of
doesn't have a voice in the comic books, right? Like, I don't know.
The
you
villain
have to read it in your
was
head.
so fucking weak. Not very memorable. I honestly didn't care about. Like, I forgot who the fuck was it? Creme
of Yellowstone.
Cream of Yellowstone. Whatever the fuck.
But Joe's already like, oh boy, okay.
Decisions of Ruth. Ruth was
Kravitz genuinely is like Joe's like flipping, he's like searching for answers. Like somehow it's magically gonna make the movie good. Like this is like, buddy, it's not the Bible. You're not going to find the solutions to your life problems in there, buddy. You are worshiping a false god at a false idol, the false Bible, Joe. It's time to repent, buddy. You're consulting your false scriptures, buddy.
Character. I haven't read the comic or anything. I kind of wish she was a little bit older.
I value your opinion since you haven't read it.
I wish she was...
I value your opinion since you haven't read the comic. Like Joe's the authority of Superman and Supergirl. Like
he's like,
you don't. Go ahead.
Well, he's saying because you haven't read it because like you're the average person because nobody's read this shit. Yeah. Nobody fucking cares. I guarantee you, 99.9% of reviews, like the average person that goes through this, has no idea that this book even exists.
Yeah,
you know,
I didn't hear about it until this edit.
They're not judging it based on those merits. Nobody fucking. Okay,
a little bit older.
They don't have anything to compare it to. Whereas when Batman comes out, people are like, I watched the animated series, I watched the Adam West show, or I watched the Keaton movies, or the Schumacher movies, or the Nolan movies. You know what I mean? Like people have like a frame of reference and they have certain expectations and they're familiar with the source material. Nobody's familiar with the source material. Nobody fucking cares.
Exactly.
They train her with,
and the people, by the way, who are familiar with it hate it even more.
Yeah, I had no idea it was all alien shit. Like it was basically.
That's the thing too, Triznak. Dude, the average comic collector hasn't fucking read it either.
It reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy, but like more drab and less entertaining than Guardians, because at least the raccoon was funny, right?
Just not funny at all. Just no sense of wonder, no sense of exploration. All the planets felt the exact same.
Yes, exactly.
The galaxy was super fucking generic. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Sword that way she could maybe take on some of help out.
But get ready for Alex.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. It got fucking annoying. I was very annoyed with her, like, just being on the screen, because, like, she really didn't do much.
Are you talking about Supergirl herself?
Yeah.
Like, you're right.
She didn't have to be sweet, like you said.
Exactly.
She could have been like a Wolverine, but, like, they
okay,
didn't write
we moved to Alex. We moved to Alex.
It's like, well,
oh my
so,
God.
like, her
and
something yellow.
There we go.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
There we go.
Did you see the way that Joe, like the way Joe is eyeballing other Joe? It's like a hostage scenario.
It is a hostage situation.
Like
he's for sure.
He's staring him the fuck down as though, yeah, you're gonna say it's fine. You're not gonna say it's shit. Yeah, you better say it's okay.
Now, I kept this in here so you could all see the difference between other Joe and Alex.
I mean, doesn't mean the movie sucks.
I wanted to enjoy it,
but
like,
it sucks.
It had some good parts where like
look at this. And Alex,
he's floundering. He's like, there's some good parts, like no, but that's literally what's happening. And then Alex looking at him like, yeah, go ahead. What was good in this fucking movie, Joe?
And
go
look
ahead.
At Joe here. Look at angry Joe here.
Joe is like, you better fucking come up with some reasons why this is fucking good, other Joe. You better figure it out, or you're going to be fired and you're going to be homeless and not be able to feed your family. So, like, it really comes down to, like, are you going to risk not being able to feed your family in order to give your true opinion on a comic book movie? Probably not, but this is the oppressive work environment they find themselves under corporate commander Joe, who the party line is you must shill for Warner Brothers and defend this.
Yeah, man. Like, he's fucking giving him the death stare.
Other than that.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think that if you're here or you're anywhere on the internet looking for whether you should see this movie, look at.
Oh, Joe's right. Oh no, Alex is fired, buddy.
I don't know if he'll make it.
Oh no, zoom in on Joe, bro. Look at that. Look in his eyes, bro.
Oh.
Look at how. Oh, that's pure hate. This is absolute hatred. If he could send lasers out of his eyes to blow fucking Alex's head off, clean, he would.
Alex can't even look at Joe. Like, Alex is looking, is like,
mad. This is a tilted tamale, you know? You got Kino Gazebo for 5 subs and Holocaust Survivor.
In no way can recommend
this Homelander, Max.
In no way can I recommend this.
In no way can I recommend you see this movie.
It is.
Joe, honestly, looks, oh my God. And look at other Joe. Other Joe is like, yep, this is it. This is the end of our career.
This is the last video we're making.
This is it. This is it. Because angry Joe, like, he's worried that, like, Joe's going to toss a tequila bottle at fucking Alex's head or something. Like,
bye, Alex. Bye.
Aggressively mediocre. I agree with you guys that I think that.
But Angry Joe's
and other Joe's like, I'm so glad Alex had the courage to say what I wanted to say. You know, he's like, I'm so fucking glad. And like, nobody can argue with what he's saying because it's just the truth, you know?
This is fucking amazing.
Really did a good job as Supergirl. You can see the emotion. I just didn't care.
Oh, Joe. Oh, did you see that? Joe raised his eyebrows. He's like, really? You're going to fucking say that, huh, Alex? You're going to do me like that? You fucking Judas? You Benedict Arnold motherfucker? You're supposed to get behind the mission of sweeping for this fucking movie. Really? The way his eyebrows went up. It really was.
Supergirl, you can see the emotion. I just didn't care because they did such a bad job setting up her backstory. The emotion that you do.
You didn't care, Alex? Oh, bro. He's hurt. Oh, he's hurt, Joe. Oh.
Alex is like so smug. He's like, yeah, how you like that,
it's
boss?
Like a visceral reaction, like he just got punched in the face.
It's a fucking superhero movie. Who cares?
In this movie is like, it is emotional manipulation in like the lowest possible.
Oh, he's gonna cry.
Manipulation.
Angry Joe actually is gonna cry here.
He's
like,
actually on the verge of tears. Like he's like bowing his head in sadness and shame.
Oh, yo, this is so funny.
Level where they shoot it.
Honestly, no reason to be like that. Like it's Supergirl, sir. This is a Supergirl movie. Okay? It's really not that big of a deal. Kino Gazebo for 8 subs!
Let's go. Thank you so much, Kino Gazebo.
Tearful tamale.
Holy
Sobbing
shit.
Joe is there. Sobbing Joe. Crying little bit.
Oh, look at it. Ash, look at Angry Joe. He's like, can you believe this motherfucker? This snake?
He's like, can you believe the audacity of this guy to stab me in the back like this? Like he's directly breaking the fourth wall and looking to the audience, pleading for anyone to save him from the hell that his life has become because they fumbled Supergirl.
Slowly poisoned, and it's just like they do these.
He's holding up. He's like, guys, please, I swear to God. If you read this fucking book, it's gonna fix it. No, it's fucking not, buddy. The book shit. Guys, no, I swear it's good. No, it's not. It's shit. Get it, grip. Guys, no, I swear.
Read the book. It's gonna fix it. No, it's gonna make it worse, probably, because he spent more money.
Like this ham-fisted
low
kind
cow.
of way.
Like the way he uses this book as a prop is like pure, like low cow shit. Like it really is.
Yes, it is.
And
down on his luck,
this woman
Diaz.
who wrote this movie has never written.
He almost like started crying. Look, watch.
Oh, look at this. Alex just with common sense here.
Who wrote this movie has never written anything else before, and so she's a first-time writer. And
he had to cut to the stock footage because he actually cried there. Like a tear actually escaped his eye and trickled down his cheek.
Poor pissed Pablo.
You know what she's doing? She's writing Wonder Woman.
Watch, hear this. Ready?
Oh, great. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't.
Oh! Alex is like, are you high, bro?
He's like, yeah, and Teen Titans, apparently. It's not happening.
No, it's canceled. It's canceled.
Bro, they're done. They're getting taken over by a different company anyway.
Paramount,
like
right?
the idea that any of this universe is coming to fruition after next year, like at best, he's getting Man of Tomorrow. If he's lucky, he's getting that movie. Like Paramount might just come in and say, no, scrap this garbage. We're starting over. This is killing the brand. We don't trust them.
The fifth time.
After Clayfix, I don't know if DCU is going to continue on after all these things. But this...
I wanted to see Joe's face. He won't show it. He won't show his face.
Mm-hmm.
He won't. He's hiding because he knows like Alex is right and it's breaking his fucking heart, bro.
Another restart on the DC. Let's go.
And it is bright. And this movie is...
Oh, he was crying. Oh, he was. Look it. Zoom in.
The comic.
Can we catch the tear? Can we catch the tear? Oh my God,
bro! Wait, Ash, right there.
Is that the tear?
It is. It's shiny.
Look,
it's shiny.
Oh no!
I'm not exaggerating, am I? Well, you can see it from far away. Even look, it's even more pronounced from far away. To be honest,
right. And this movie is tan and gray and ugly. Every location.
See, like Other Joe, I left Other Joe in there to show you like what like a fearful employee does. Alex is like pulling the cord, like it's over.
Sucks. And so it's like there's no brightness or colorfulness. There's no, even that they're trying to emulate. I know it's not James Gunn and he's only in charge, but they're trying to emulate it clearly. They've got the headphones and they're playing music. The music doesn't line up with any of the scenes. There's not a single time where I was like, yeah, this is really cool. It was kind of sappy
Joe's
trash.
on the verge of just a total breakdown.
I didn't think that the action scenes were all that compelling. There's a couple scenes where it's like,
look at Joe's searching the book right now.
That's kind of cool.
There's some really cool stuff there. Joe. Like, Joe, you're not going to find the answer in the book, man.
Like Alex is preaching.
Put down the book, you fucking clown.
Other Joe is literally he's scared. This is a guy who's like in a saw trap. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, it's over.
No, it was a lot of like, oh, it's real dusty. You don't get to see anything. Or we're doing quick cuts, or we're focused on someone who's cowering in a corner.
What are you looking for?
Know that
so
cool stuff
he's just trying to like tune out Alex, right? La 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 la. I don't hear. He's like, if I start reading the book, then maybe I can focus on something other than Alex felting this movie. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
happening off screen.
The cope reading,
and it's not my fault that you got budget constraints.
Yeah,
and so it's like the depiction.
Look at him.
What is that?
How is that?
By the way, it looks like garbage, doesn't it?
Yeah, the fucking drawing sucks, dude.
It looks bad.
Is that what it looks like?
That's what it looks like. This is what he's clutching his pearls about and getting his panties in a fucking bunch about.
Who the fuck drew this book?
Of so much in.
Wait, he showed it.
It's colorful. Screen. Oh, it's colorful, guys. There's the tranny
oh my god,
flag.
He's crying. No,
he actually is crying.
His eyes, his left eye is fully engulfed in tears.
Zoom in truly fully into that eye. Oh no!
I didn't even catch this during my edit, bro. Oh my god!
In the arms of an angel, Joe will cry.
Chat.
Please,
is this not?
For only $20 a ticket, you can ensure that a Fat Cat Hollywood executive gets a big bonus this year, so Joe can get more cape shit slop served up onto his plate, and he won't cry. Please consider contributing to a Warner Brothers executive's golden parachute today.
So much in this
you
movie
too
is
can
just
save a corporation.
subpar. Lobo is great. He's in the
Sobbing
movie for like
Sanchez.
5 minutes.
Sobbing Sanchez, bro.
Maybe a little bit more, but it's not enough. He can't carry the film as a cameo.
Exactly.
And so we're left with Ruthie, and like you mentioned,
You can't carry the film as a
Ruthie
cameo.
was awful.
I
The
couldn't stand
flattest, dullest, most annoying character. No reason to be in the movie at all.
She had so much screen time. It's like, could this bitch be off the fuck? Like, who gives a fuck?
she is fucking annoying. And I get it. She's a kid, and she's supposed to be brash and like want to throw herself at these things. It's not. I needed something.
Other
else
Joe
on
was like
screen
looking
other
up
than
at the ceiling, like pleading with God to change the movie. Like, watch. Like, bring it back. If like, look at that, man.
Yeah, I'll have back one more.
Supposed to be.
Here we go. Here we go.
Brash
Watch him. Zoom in on him. Watch. He looks up. He's like
Oh.
looking up to the heavens, and he's like, "Please, Lord, let this cup pass from us, please."
And Alex just doesn't give a fuck,
Want to
dude.
throw herself at these things. It's not. I needed something else on screen other than to be annoyed with everything that's happening.
Yeah, it was
on
so
screen.
annoying. That's a great way
The
of
villain
putting
is
it.
terrible.
Joe is
just
flipping
one
through
note,
his
bad
comic
bad
book for
sake,
children.
Cartoon villain, and like
Is he showing the same page?
I mean, cartoon in the worst.
Look at
possible
how
way where
glum he is there. Like, that's fucking. He's
bad
devastated.
for bad
like,
sake, cartoon.
this
villain.
is like actual depression, and when your life and your like mood and your emotional stability is this dependent on a property for children, you actually need to take a look at your life, right? And realize that you fucked up something. You know, like, it's not even like it's Batman or Superman. Like, it's fucking Supergirl. It's not Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's not the Hulk. It's not anything. It's shit.
Yes, exactly.
And like, I mean, cartoon in the worst possible way where he's just so unspeakably evil. I mean, the stuff that he's doing and all these other things. And so if I don't like the action and
like, it's
the
one
story
thing to get performatively angry. It's another thing to genuinely get sad. Like, you can't fake that level of sadness. You can't fake the depression that he's in. Like, he's just lumbering through life. Like, he's in the grocery store, just like zombie walking, like trying to put one foot in front of the other as he goes to the old El Paso aisle. You know what I mean? Like, shit's grim. It's grim.
El Paso aisle. Jesus Christ.
paper should at least be really good. Everyone loves the True Grit formula. We know it works.
Yeah.
I don't think they followed it. This is one of the worst versions of the True Grit story I think I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Oh, his hopes and dreams are already dead. Alex is looking at him with like genuine concern. Like, you're staging an intervention for a drug addict. Like, we're on fucking TLC's Intervention. And he's like, put the Funko Pops down, man.
That's
Please,
so funny, bro.
Just put the Supergirl comic book down, bro. Like,
you know what someone said?
please,
This is
man.
Alex
like,
quitting.
We love you. Like, it is. It's like, listen, bro, we love you. Like, we care about you. We can't stand to see you hurt yourself like this anymore. Just please, like read a real book, bro. Watch like a real movie. You know, like designed for a man of your age and not some childish garbage, please.
And it's got a high floor, so I don't think this movie is terrible by any means. It's just,
No, it is. It's a picture book for tween girls. Let's be real. It's a picture book for 12-year-old girls that this guy is so emotional. He's actually choking back the tears over that he was disappointed in the adaptation that he's been waiting his entire life for. Like, just stop it.
Can be
At least with
anything.
Hollywood God, he genuinely waited his whole life for Watchmen. And like, before he did his Watchmen preacher and said it was like the Bible, like, oh man.
Above average or mediocre. And I honestly, there's times when I was watching this movie that I had feelings that it was lower than that.
This book is... Oh,
look at
buddy,
watch this.
And I honestly, there's times when I was watching this movie that I had feelings that it was lower than that. And if it's something
He can't
Joe's
take
like,
it.
I'm
That
gonna
was like
fucking
a
fire this.
visible seethe. Like he's actually visibly malding and seething on camera. And how he didn't put it to B-roll for that, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you saying about comic books? You were saying something?
This comic book came out in 2021. So it's not like this is a book that Joe grew up with as a kid.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Was like, oh man, I always wanted to see this, and like I've dreamed of this, and he let me down, and I'll never see it adapted again in my lifetime. This was cheap fucking slop pumped out in the last half decade that Joe never saw or read until a few weeks ago, so that he could try and cope about this movie. That's the facts, folks.
That's crazy. Yeah, because you would think, okay, if it's like early thousands, okay, you've read it a million times, and it's a fucking 5-year-old comic. Who cares?
Feels that way.
Oh, wait, Ash, you have to look at this. Watch. After he tenses,
and if
watch
it's
this.
Something feels that way,
that lift, that like that is actual.
Going to the movie. We went to the movies the other day. We saw this family show up with like 10 people, and they dropped like $300 to see Toy Story. Remember, you there in front of you, bought all these things. It's crazy. I cannot say go to the movies with your family and go see this over Toy Story.
Zoom it! Oh no, Joe, no. Oh,
okay, that's actually down bad, bro. That's like
it's Jover. How could he think it was okay to post this, man? What was he thinking?
Chat, are you seeing this, chat?
Depressing.
Chat's dying, bro. Chat's dying.
Minions next week.
Yeah.
It's just like
no, Toy Story is a better film.
He's acting like he just watched his best friend die in war. And he has like PTSD, and like he was scooping Buddy's intestines back into his fucking body and trying to reattach his blown off fucking arm yesterday. Or like he just put down his dog of like the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, Joe. Supergirl was shit.
Just cannot tell people that, like, it's like, are you?
I think also what Joe's sad about, not only is the movie being bad, but he knows that he stirred up the online controversy, and he's now eating humble pie.
They're never going to let him live this one down. This is going to live on forever.
Yeah.
And ever.
This is beyond the movie. This is also like humble pie.
Such a fan of Supergirl, then you don't care what I think. You're going to go see it anyway.
Demented goes, is this about the movie at this point? Like, there's something there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is this about the movie? Because if it actually is, the guy is very mentally... What it comes down to is that Joe is on the wrong side, and he can't stand it. That people just don't agree with his side and don't blindly worship whatever woke garbage comes out. And he can't stand that he can't control people's minds. What this really ties into is his deep-seated trauma over the 2016 election, which started his alcoholism and obesity arc, as we talked about. And now this is just yet another reminder that Orange Man is president. But what fundamentally disturbs Joe is that people think differently than him, and he can't control them. But he knows best because he's a liberal. Okay, so...
I will go down with this ship. Mr. Joe Soda, pack it up. But what about the algorithms? Aren't you worried about being inundated? Okay, he's
asking what Spoonie's opinion was. Spoonie hasn't fucking posted on Blue Sky since his post about how it had been 10 years and it was over, which is not like him. He's always tweeting or blue skying it up.
Wait.
And now I can't tell you because, you know, I'm a fan of this comic and can you buy the comic?
Ash. He's now asking us
to buy the comic. No, Joe.
No.
I won't buy the comic, Joe. You told us to watch the movie. It was shit. We don't trust your taste anymore. We will not be buying Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Okay?
There's one person in chat saying it is a good comic book, but it's like
maybe it is. I'll never know.
Out of principle, I won't
know.
read it. Yeah, I don't care.
Here's where I'm at. There are so many good books out there that why would you bother with this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a waste of everybody's time.
Exactly. I'm just going to grab something real quick here. Let me grab.
Go buy this comic.
I think it's free online.
Instead.
I think through Libby and some other places.
Have you read this one?
Yeah. I did later on, yeah.
As you were saying,
now you need to read it.
First,
I was actually enjoying it, and for what it was. You know what I mean?
Yo, Alex is like,
he's like, sir, you are coping and seething. You just can't believe what you see.
Ash, what does that mean? I liked it for what it was. A steaming pile of shit? Like, why? Why do you have to force yourself to like it?
Well, because if I admit that it's bad, then Trump wins. No, he doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, but this is the thing is like you've based your entire worldview, your politics, what matters on the outcome of a comic book movie.
So stupid.
And that's really the whole problem with all of this shit is instead of actually engaging in the real world with actual politics and civic activism that might make a difference, but let's be real, isn't. Instead, these guys use comic book movies as a surrogate activity to pretend like they're actually doing something, right? And then when their side loses the comic book movie, it's like, their whole family was enslaved in a war. But it's not really like that. This is just your surrogate activity. It's sad.
Look, I love FF7. My cats are named Cloud and Sephi, okay? And even I could look at Rebirth and go, I hated it. And I'm not going to be like, but I'm going to try to like it. I'm going to try to accept the changes. No, I can just say it sucks and I move on, right? And just shit on it and have fun shitting on it. That's what I do, right?
I had lower expectations
like, you don't have to
for
fucking,
this.
Lower
it's not a religion. Well, that's the problem.
No.
They look at it like a religion, right?
But
it's like, I will die.
Listen, but I understand even if it was actually like Spider-Man or Batman and it's like this is all that you have in your life, okay? But it's not. It's Supergirl. Like, let's just take a step back. It really doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Listen, I love Superman. Superman is where I'm going to give you tough love. And when I first reviewed Superman, because it was such a different Superman, it was Superman for a different generation, and it's like a different take on it. I didn't like it as much. And then when upon rewatching it, I saw the heart of the film and the smiles. And
you talking about Superman, how he changed the review 3 times, I think.
Family connection at the end.
At least.
It just worked for me. And even the punk rock music that I didn't like ended up working by the end. And it just clicked.
What do you mean? I didn't like the punk rock music, but after the 4th rewatch, I liked it. What do you fucking mean? If it doesn't hit
you have to...
Yeah, you're forcing yourself to like it.
They have to actually brainwash themselves into liking this stuff.
Yeah.
It's
so stupid.
And it's like either you liked it or you didn't, man. Like, let's be real. You didn't like it. You disagreed with a lot of the decisions they made that they then doubled down on and spat in your face as a Superman fan and made Jor-El like a eugenicist, like Kryptonian supremacist and shit, okay? Like, you don't like that, Joe. But you have to, like, sweep for it. You have to get down on your knees and scrub for Warner Brothers because you're so worried that you're not going to get more Superman. But it's like, if you actually are a fan of Superman, right? Can't you just be happy with the Richard Donner films? Can't you just be happy with Smallville? Can't you just be happy with the animated series? Like, why do you need new slop? Like, just go back to what actually made you a fan, what you're actually nostalgic for in the first place. Like, if what they're making is garbage, now, if what they were making was great and you loved it, and then it got fucked that nobody went and saw it, that's one thing. But you don't actually even love it. You're brainwashing yourself. It's fucking twisted.
Yeah, man. Yep.
And it had a message, it had a style to it, and it was unabashed. And this one, I feel is so watered down, so mediocre, so generic that like upon repeat viewings, it probably wouldn't go up; it would go down. And what I was saying is, I enjoyed it up until. Wait a minute! What are you doing? Why did you,
bro? The start of the movie, I texted Ashton. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit I'm watching right now? I'm like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. It's like 25 minutes in, I'm like, okay, she's drunk on an alien planet. It's boring. Nothing's happening for like 30 minutes. I'm waiting for anything to happen. Then the outside bar fight happens. I'm like, this is gay.
Do that. The whole point of this. Did you miss the whole?
It sucks.
Superman in this movie, can he really defend the depiction of Superman in this movie?
He's an idiot.
Where Superman's just a loser, like it's the total corny ass bitch. Like, I just don't like it. Like, I just don't like the way they're depicting Superman. And there were times in that first Superman movie where it did work, but it did not work in this movie. And like, if you're an actual fan of these characters and you want them to continue, you can't support garbage. Fuck them. Fuck them, man. Joe. Look at you, man. Look how worked up you are about this, man.
It's about to pop, bro. At least the new Spider-Man looks pretty cool with Punisher. I'm like, all right, I'll probably watch that. It'd be whatever. Cape shit, bullshit, but whatever. I'll enjoy it probably. Maybe not. Who knows? But if it doesn't, like if it's not good, I won't cry about it. I'll go, oh, it just sucked.
At the end, okay, let me.
Oh no!
Look at Alex here. Alex is like,
he looks over at Joe. He's like,
I'm gonna slow mo it.
I mean, this is insane what we're looking at with Angry Joe right now, man. Like that's actually there's no reason.
Yeah, look at Alex looking at the other Joe here.
Watch this.
Oh, this is crazy.
And he's trying to share a moment with him where it's like. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, bro?
And he's looking at him through his peripherals like, I know. I'm not going to look at you.
This is a brutal crash out of the century moment.
Chad, this is fucking nuts, dude.
Let me say this. There's two things. I'm getting into my hate, okay?
Oh,
as you can tell, I'm getting the hate. The hate.
Good.
Good. The voice. Stop influencing me.
See? So
what is happening?
So he brainwashed himself to thinking it was okay. And now Alex has convinced him to hate the movie. He's like, stop doing this.
This is full-blown clown mode. He's become a cherry tomato. Fuck. There's no excuse for this, bro.
Okay, sticker. Holy, how many Joe stickers?
That's a sticker. Let's see some sub.
They're replacing all the
average Kino
today.
enjoyer is right. This is a case of arrested development in a man-child that refuses to face the hard truths of reality. And Brad Drool says, perturb Pedro, and rightfully so. And Mr. Joe Soda says, but what about the algorithms? Aren't you worried about being unindated? Did you clip that? The way he says algorithm? It's insane, bro.
Oh, is that what he was saying?
He pronounces it like a logarithm. Like he says like a log. It's crazy. I'll have to fucking grab
He also said musics, the punk rock's musics. Like he fucking pluralized that.
So one Baba Booey goes, is Joe obsessed with this because the franchise was being used as a cultural rally signal for the American left? Or does he truly like this? So he has always wore a Superman shirt. He's always talked about how Superman is his favorite character. So I can understand being emotionally invested in Superman. But I can't, like, this is like, because I like Batman, right? But I really don't care about Batgirl, you know? And I don't really care about Robin either. And I feel like most people don't care, like, about Bat Dog or Batmite or whatever the fuck. Like, the extended Bat family, like, people are not that fired up about it.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I'm sure there are some good stories with Robin, no doubt. And there's some good stories with Batgirl. Like, I'm sure there's some good stories with Supergirl. But if they made a standalone Robin or Nightwing movie, I would not be surprised if it fucking failed. and I wouldn't really be that brokenhearted about it.
It would have to be really good. It would have to be really fucking good. You know what I mean? Angry Joe Angry 2 is the sticker. That's the new sticker, folks. Angry Joe.